Hello, this is Gay Benny, and welcome to the developer commentary for a new IP we've been working on, sponsored by Fecal Funny. You're not going to want to miss it. Okay, guys, is that good?
Or if I fail it in a spectacularly interesting way. One pepper. It's also very wrinkled, but it smells.
How do you do motion tracking on mobile edit? That's what I'm saying. This is really good for a mobile edit.
Radishes.
There I am, Gary. There you are.
Kind of a distant relative of the beetroot, so you know we have.
Nice.
We have some experience with these. What else do we need? One mini cucumber.
Should have put my skin.
One whole. Okay.
Eat one whole. This is good. They kind of captured a lot of my like editing isms in this as well, which is good.
Case of the munchies. I mean, I was told to do it, and I got 1 cent to.
I was just supposed to do that with Nero. No, absolutely not. No. I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised that Mimi was able. I mean, obviously, it's not like this is not an exact replica of how I edit videos, but I'm noticing a lot in here that they're like, you know, you can tell it's a subtle nod to how I edited some of my stream highlights, which is good.
What if I did a Minecraft?
But no, absolutely not. I don't want all of my videos to be like homogenous in any sense, but I think it is nice that there is a bit of consistency here. Like, it's not completely jarring from anyone expecting like a cocoatwix edit.
Stream where he tries to. It's also real in case you were, you know, if I was using fake mayonnaise, if I was an imposter. It is real.
Awful, awful edit.
So this is the
few things I definitely would have done differently so far in the video, but this is pretty good so far. I'm happy with this.
I don't know if grapes are really gonna fit the flavor palette of mayonnaise and radishes, but we're certainly gonna try, and we're gonna see. We're gonna see what happens. Cubes from black olives to make eyes. That's all we're doing. We're just making the tiny little eyes. It's just like a visual thing. So I'm.
Oh, what is Dan saying? Dan just messaged me.
The hexagon is always right.
That is true. The hexagon is always right.
I gotta wear a hat. Okay.
That's good. That's good. They added context for the stream redeem. That's good. Oh yeah, and then my mouse disappeared for like 10 minutes.
I don't know why my mouse is like invisible. Very nice young plump skin.
I like that Mimi is also just letting a lot of the jokes just be the jokes. Like, not everything that is said on a stream has to have some kind of emphasis to go along with it. So I'm glad that Mimi's kind of striking a balance here, which is good.
It's very good.
I'm just I'm saying my thought process out loud just to try to give some kind of commentary to how I review videos. I did the exact same thing with yours, and I said basically the same thing.
So. My mouse, I guess? I don't even know what happened. Anyways, I'm gonna put the eggs away. We're gonna start boiling. There's the eggs. There.
A developer commentary shitpost from this? Oh, I give you permission. This is my consent. You are allowed to do that.
Cut 4 2.5 centimeter V shapes from the red pepper to make the tails.
The tails were the worst part of this.
It's a weird shape. I don't really know how. So we just want a nice kind of like thin slice. So. This is the
Bro, how do you render a 40-minute 1080p video on a phone? I know, this is insanity. I mean, I know phones are powerful nowadays, but I mean, the dedication it must have taken to cut this all together, that's what I love.
Large hexagon cookie cutter set. That is, no. Deep down inside, you desire for the hexagon fish. I would if it was kind of an easier thing to mold, but like, you know.
The G's got a joke in the video.
Like, the world's shittiest magic trick. So that should work.
That's pretty good.
They do explode? Yeah, if you like put dynamite in them. They're not just, if I'm holding an egg, or if I put it in the water, it's not just gonna go. That doesn't happen. You have to really try.
But you didn't cook them in this recipe.
I guess I just throw this out. Like.
That would have been a false statement. Raw egg fish. Jesus, dog jump scare. That's great. Raw egg fish. Try to put the tail on that. It'll just break the egg. Like, you could do raw egg shellfish, maybe. Yeah, so.
Nice guy trying to explain why the egg exploded when I put it in a volcano. Look, Twitch chat will find any way to make me look like the bad guy. I should probably cut.
That is true.
So I don't cut my finger off.
See, that was a good
Look
thing
at
to
this, look at
emphasize.
this technique. I cut.
That was good. Okay, I did not expect them to use the fucking that was Kanye West hurricane dumb meme. That was good. I did not expect them to use that. I use that sound bite way too much. There was a Kanye West song where just randomly halfway through he just goes and I saw that on a meme where it was like me when I bite into a McChicken, and it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. So I've just been quoting it to this day.
There we go. That's pretty good. Look, they are like all the exact same thickness. There's literally no difference here.
I would have added the max. Let me be clear there.
I'm gonna be honest.
That would have been good.
Who do you think I am? Amish? We have knives in this society.
That's a good joke. That's like a classic cocoatwix stinger. Who do you think I am, Amish? That's great. I love that.
And I'm gonna use them. Oh fuck. Okay, well, you know.
I was gonna use Amish, but the joke master had already used it.
Heart, you've just a good amount.
If my fish had these scales, I'd take them to a vet. That's a good chat message.
I guess I gotta eat. This can just go right up your ass. I don't even care what it is. I think we're good. We're fine. I don't need a peeler.
I'm laughing at my own dumb jokes.
If you're a younger viewer...
God, why did they leave this in? Oh god.
That door.
Nope. Yep. Nope.
There's your toggle door. Hey man, I'd love to do a cooking show with you sometime. Poncho Mike, if you want to do a cooking show with me
Poncho
sometime,
Mike forgot the
go
password to their Twitch account.
You can just waltz perfectly like this.
The real Poncho Mike too.
You've never
It'll
seen
probably happen.
Quite so beautiful. Good thing I have cat-like reflexes. They'll be like mostly usable.
This is gonna be like used as a PSA to show kids like how not to cook. Like this is like safety 101. Don't do anything this man is doing.
Man, these fish blind.
Is this the part where I just stare at the camera? Yeah.
It'd be a really funny visual joke if I just like poured the eggs. Like, you know how funny that would be? I'm really debating here. Is this worth it? Look at this little guy. Chad,
Max,
look at
I've seen it.
There's a little
I've seen it a million times.
There's a little
I've seen it a million times.
Look at it. Stop. I mean, it was kind of funny. But at least, I mean, the shells have been cracked for me now, which is nice. Look at that damage.
No, that's a lot of damage. Some people think they can eat the Flexio family of products. You can. Flex on.
They did crack. They didn't break or anything.
This one surprisingly got off pretty scot-free. There's like, whoa. I really hope that doesn't fall over. We're gonna hope.
Scot-free. Would have put that video of Scotland floating away from the UK. That would have been good too.
Look at that. You think you should get that checked out?
I actually really like going over a video with this with someone who also edits, because it's interesting to see what everyone would have done differently. Because like I'm thinking of a couple things that I would have done differently, but like, no, you don't edit, but you are capable of. You are capable of editing. Okay. Maybe I won't qualify you as an editor, but you are capable of editing, and you have edited a good video before. So I like having that contrast in different approaches to the video. I think it's really interesting to see how different people would approach that. Like, see here, I would probably never do like sped up shots like this, but it seems like Mimi really likes using those as like a kind of transition between different scenes. But for me, like, I would never do that. So it's like a completely different way to approach
How
editing.
much lettuce do I cut? I don't even know.
I don't mind. Yeah, I'm not saying they're bad. It's just not something that I would ever personally do. Like the way that I like to pace my videos, I would never have those kind of scenes in them. But I don't think they're bad at all. I think they work in this context. It's interesting that that's what she went for.
Absolutely not. They don't want to see the lettucey, as the kids call it. The cukiness.
Cukiness. That's still really funny.
How much pussy you think
cocoatwix
gets when he's a little dude on the screen?
I know how to cook. How do you close the lettuce? Okay, but lettuce is like, look, there's different stages. There we
Yeah, that was a good segment. The whole like how to cook cut lettuce thing. That was good.
Fresh from the manure fields.
Your spookiness?
Toggle the door, I can do that.
I think that's a good meme format. Yeah, for sure.
Because you don't have to like them. I'm not here trying to be a moral compass. I'm here trying to teach you how to make funny eggfish.
And Ben
Wow, I wonder
Shapiro.
how much water
No,
you-
I told Mimi to cut out the Jeffrey stuff. I didn't want that in the final cut just because I wasn't sure like how he would take it. He's very like anti-technology in a lot of ways, so. And also he works for our town, so Amish. Yeah, just you should have put a picture of my stepdad for the Amish. I think it's a shame because I think this stream really picked up like a third into this video, but like the viewer has to get through the first third before they start getting to the really good stuff, and that's a shame. That's not even a problem with like Mimi's edit. That's just how the stream was.
So I think
Which is
we
a
should put,
shame,
like, a
but
little bit,
oh well.
just so that they... Isn't it Hydro City? Because it's the word hydro.
It do be like that in cooking,
Hydro
yeah.
City Zone. Pronunciation of hydro.
Oh yeah, also you guys saying that pronunciation is wrong, I literally looked that up. That is a word. It's real. So how dare you?
Hydro City. I hope this is giving someone anxiety that I might accidentally tip the cutting board. That'd be very
Oh my god, if I was editing that, I would be so tempted to mask out the tray and then do a fake edit where it falls. I would be so tempted to do that.
funny. What should we do first? Like the tails, you think?
You would put an obnoxious door creak sound there
I don't know
too.
how to do
Yep.
this.
Yep, I can
They
envision
just
that.
want me to, like,
Okay, so what I would do here, because I remember this is when I put the first pepper thing in and then it breaks, like it breaks the egg. I would have probably stopped the music and then... I guess it depends on if I was putting music through the whole thing, which I would be. I would have pivoted to some really like generic sad music just to pump up the funny drama of breaking the egg open. So let's see what Mimi does. I'm curious to see what they do.
and we...
Yeah, okay.
I ruined it. I mean,
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. See, I wouldn't have done the fake like credit thing there. That was, I mean, I could totally. I think that was a good choice. I just wouldn't have done that. It's interesting.
Oh.
Those tails were such a disaster. I thought that would be the easiest
There we
part.
go. That's not bad. That's a pretty nice tail.
Actual
Next, we need to do
disaster.
eyes, and I don't even think he's got his eyes. He's got the tail. Okay, so we'll get like a little tiny bit.
I'm a 5-year-old child. That shouldn't make me laugh, but it's so good. Sped up for viewing the process. See, this is actually an okay usage of a sped up shot. I probably would have done something like this too, if I wanted like a reference. When my dog was showing up, that's hilarious. Appropriately skips over the Jonestown chat. Yeah. Alright, not bad, not bad. I think I'd be okay with that on the channel. I think that's good. There's nothing there that makes me overly uncomfortable. I think that's all fine. Again, just a few harsh editing choices near the beginning, but I think for the most part it's perfectly fine. I mean, particularly loud, yeah, but like, whatever. It's not like I'm known for audio balancing, so I mean, that doesn't bother me. I have to put my outro at the end anyway, so I can always like balance the audio in a couple parts. And I can literally take out certain sections, like, I think the one random cut to the Astif movie clip before like I discuss it in chat is probably unneeded, so I might like cut that out, but in general, I think the video's fine. I might need a source list as well. I'll have to ask Mimi for that because there's no sources provided for the songs, but other than that, I think it's fine. Which is good. I think that is good. I was up playing Cut the Rope 2 with Dant for like 2 hours. That was not a good use of my time, but that is what I did. Hello, more like Jello. Oh my, I'm not a Chuck E. Cheese machine. You don't need to like... Alright, hello, this is Gabenny. And welcome, Gay Benny. Sponsored by Fecal Funny? What the fuck is Fecal Funny? Joel? Oh, okay, okay.
Funny eggfish.
For the urinary tract, nothing better. Magnificent for you.